Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Action Comics 165, The Man Who Conquered Superman. Now, that is a title I expect from Batman co-creator Bill Finger, who wrote this issue. This is a very, 1930s, 1950s, as it is the 1950s, a pulp sci-fi story you would have read about if you read any of the pulp magazines, or even, currently Superman and Batman, because a lot of those pulp writers came over and wrote for them. This comic starts off with the idea that they need to take down someone called the Crime Czar. But let's forget about the Crime Czar, because the comic kind of forgets about the Crime Czar for a very long time. There's some flaws in the storytelling. A spaceship lands and a man comes out. He looks like a normal man, though they claim his skin is red, though he doesn't look red, comparing him to an indigenous person, so I guess we're lucky they didn't color him red. They do a real bad job in the 1950s, and sometimes today. This man from Mercury, as he claims to be, is named Crag, and Crag has similar powers as Superman. They hold a parade in his honor, yeah. Remember, there was a Crime Czar problem. Well, some criminals are robbing a bank, and Crag shows up and helps them. Oh no! He might be actually evil. But that's not even the twist of the story. Yeah, there's a twist. It's actually kind of phenomenal. So Crag gets in good with these criminals, to him and Superman having a knockout, really brutal fight for 2 or 3 pages. It's pretty great. It ends with Superman getting knocked unconscious into the water and having to climb out. While he's recuperating, they take him to the Crime Czar, who's a dude who's wearing some sort of veil rag mask over his face, and he takes off the mask to reveal that it's in fact the mayor's assistant, Fleming. Who the hell is that? I actually think he showed up for one scene earlier in the story, but it's not like a mystery story where these characters were involved in the plot at all. Also, this is right after, of course, Seduction of the Innocent and the hearings on comic books, where comics weren't exactly allowed to make politicians corrupt. So it's the mayor's assistant instead of, say, the mayor, which would have been a better reveal. I also think Superman's taken down the corrupt mayor once already, back before World War II. He definitely took out some corrupt DAs. There was a whole run of that. But Crag, now knowing who the Crime Czar is, pretty much destroys his whole operation, arrests him. You see, this is the big twist of the story. There is no Crag from Mercury. He is just a complicated robot Superman built. Remember when Superman could just build robots? He did it before, except they didn't look human. But he's able to pull off the human ones with similar superpowers to him. I feel like these are really bad precedents to build into your story. So the story is actually more about Crag than it is about what Crag was created to solve, which is who the Crime Czar was. It was fun to actually have a fight in a Superman comic that's an actual fight. We haven't had one really like this, even in the 3 Kryptonian story. The last time I can think of is that Collector from the other universe. Him and Superman got into a pretty big punching each other across the city into craters fight, like a 1950s version of Dragon Ball Z, which is much more disappointing than you're thinking. So a comic I enjoy, but a story that really does not work because they're not really following what the story should be about, which is the mystery, not Crag. Those two should have gone hand in hand, not one ignored for the other. Okay, that is it from Action Comics 165, The Man Who Conquered Superman. He did not, because he's neither a man, nor did he really conquer Superman. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video is up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story, either Detective Comics or Batman. And let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? And if Superman can just build lifelike robots, why doesn't he have a fleet of these to help him? I mean, this would become a militarized problem, but still, there's been multiple times, multiple Supermans would have been very helpful. Okay, have a great day.